Yeah.
Some halfling came by wearing like this blue little like uniform with like wings on it and dropped off a letter for you. He said it came from a long way away.
Oh, yeah. I used that mail service to deliver something.
Faster
I
halflings,
didn't know
yeah,
they'd be
yeah.
back already. Yeah, faster halflings. Yeah, those guys. Um, okay. Yeah, he'll take the note. Unexpected. Oh, cool. A note.
And you
What's that?
open it up, and it's your mother's handwriting.
What does it say?
And I'm just gonna read it.
Okay, that's fine.
Orgoth, these magic messages I get from you are so confusing. I don't think you get all of what I'm saying, so I'm sitting down to write you a letter and hope I can get it to you somehow. I was telling the Brindell sisters down in the jumble where I was getting my hair done. I said, Bonnie and Berta's, my son is a champion now. And they said, didn't your boy win the Festival of Merit? And I told them, well, that makes him champion twice over now, doesn't it? You know how those Brindle sisters are. It's why we moved Caledoria to the other side of the swamp. I wasn't. Caledoria is the horizon back turtle. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't going to live next to those nosy old biddies for another day. Your father would have torn me up one side or down the other for moving that turtle every other year. But you know what they say in Jagao. You can't choose your neighbors, but on horizon back, you can get far away from them. Speaking of your father, I wish he could have been there to see you become champion of whatever festival of merit they're doing in that sand pit where you are right now. They always knew he always knew his boy would be a champion, just like he was. When we were first shacking up, he told me he was a champion of Ellis Tree, but when I asked him about it, he only told me that it was a dark mystery. I know all the trees, the oaks, the maples, the pines, the cacao, the blue spruce, and so many I could fill a book, but I've never heard of no Ellis Tree. Probably a drow thing, but I never let that bother me. Your father was a good man. He said Ellis Tree blessed us with a son noble and just like him. When are you coming home? Your mama misses you something awful. Maybe you can come home and be a third-time champion here in Jagao. And bring your friends with you. I heard you won the Festival of Merit with a halfling, a dragon elf, and some watery bent who washed up from the sea one day. Or at least that's what Bonnie and Berta told me. Here's my advice, son. Always be friends with the town gossips, no matter how much they annoy you. Your mama loves you. Don't you forget it, and don't forget to eat. Mama will make you your favorite pie when you get home. Love you, Mama.
God,
I
Ron, that's
fucking
like the
love
best
her.
thing ever, man. Oh my
I
God.
love her so much.
I based her on my grandma.
Oh man, you're the best.
Grandma Murphy, we love you.
Love you, Grandma
Her
Murphy.
actually, that was on my mother's side. Her name was Grandma McClanahan. So,
Ooh,
Dang.
yeehaw!
McClanahan.
McClanahan.
He's gonna like he takes it and he reads it, and then he kind of like reads it again, and then he very carefully and almost like reverently folds it back up and puts it in an envelope and secures it. And he's a little misty eyed. He's like, he hasn't like, yeah, the magical messaging thing only goes so far. And like seeing his mama's handwriting and her talking about the stuff like reaches him, and he's also obviously very like confused by a bunch of stuff in there, since she's never said any of this stuff about his dad before.
mm-mm.